In this video, I'll be going over Cardano ADA. Cardano has lost quite a bit of market share to its layer 1 competitors over the past few months. So in this video, I'll be covering what caused Cardano to lag behind all of its competitors so much in the recent months, as well as what Cardano is doing to bring more users to use their blockchain. So if this does interest you, be sure to stick with me until the very end of the video. And if you're new to Crypto Empire and you're not already subscribed, go ahead right now and smash the subscribe button down below and turn on all bell notifications so that you don't miss any future videos. And let the gains be with you. Welcome to Crypto Empire. My name is Connor, and this is where we dominate the crypto market. To start off this video, let's take a look at the overall market cap, and then we'll hop right into looking at ADA. So at the current moment in time, we are back over a $2 trillion market cap. We are having a nice green day today. However, keep in mind, Bitcoin has not breached its critical resistance level above $45,000 to actually confirm an uptrend. We are still in a massive consolidation. So yes, it's great we're having a green day. However, don't get overly excited. BTC does still need to clear a few important key levels before we can really confirm an uptrend. Now looking at Cardano, sitting at rank number 8 in market cap, trading at 97 cents with an overall market cap of $31.222 billion. Cardano is now behind Terra Luna when it does come to market cap. However, it is still ahead of Solana, Avalanche, and Polkadot. So this is a big battle over here when it comes to the top 10 and the number 1 smart contract blockchains. And now keep in mind, Cardano has lost a lot of momentum. However, it's still relevant and it will continue to be relevant going forward. So there's a lot of jokes in the cryptocurrency community about Cardano saying, oh, it's the worst coin, it's irrelevant, this and that and the other thing. You can make jokes all you want. It's not necessarily going anywhere as a project. It will stay relevant. They will continue to build. So to completely write it off, in my opinion, is not the correct way to go about looking at Cardano. And you can also trade it as well. It's on every single exchange. And trading really has nothing to do with the fundamentals. It has everything to do with the technical analysis. So everybody can make as many jokes as they want about the project. Listen, we're still trading it over here, and we are still profitably trading Cardano. So keep that in mind. You can say whatever you want, but don't hate it, don't date it, just trade it. Now looking at Cardano's tokenomics, there are currently 32.06 billion ADA out in circulation out of a maximum total supply of 45 billion coins. So over 2/3 of the maximum number of ADA are already in circulation. And another important metric to always have your eye on is the staking and the amount or the percentage of a coin that is actually staked. So for Cardano, you can see that 71.62% of all ADA in circulation is currently staked, leaving only around 28.4% of ADA in circulation actually liquid. And there are some other DeFi protocols, because Cardano does have smart contracts now. The total value locked is on the come up for the blockchain of Cardano. So there is not a lot of ADA in actual liquid circulation, and the current staking reward for Cardano is around 5%. Adjusted after inflation, you're looking at around 1.13% for staking your ADA. If you want to learn how to stake your Cardano on chain, I've made a full tutorial video. You can go ahead and click the card right here to watch the tutorial for it. Now also looking at some more Cardano metrics. This is Cardano Blockchain Insights. And we can see over here the total number of ADA wallets has been rising at a very steady pace. Just looking back 1 month ago in February, you can see February 21st, 22nd, we had 3.093 million wallets. And now current day, we have 3.168 million wallets. So quite a lot of people have since made an ADA wallet and are now participating using the blockchain. Also, the total number of ADA staked going up as well. We just looked at that metric. New ADA wallets per day. We can see around 2,000 wallets are being created per day. And also total value locked, like I was just talking about, also going up. We can look at that directly on DeFi Llama. And Terra Luna has a total value locked of $26.95 billion. I expect that to continue to rise. And we can look at Cardano ADA down here at number 24 when it comes to total value locked. So definitely has some work to do when it comes to DeFi on Cardano. But the total value locked is up 139% on the month, coming in at a total value locked of $309.19 million. So it does have quite a lot of work to do in this respect. It's good to see it up so much in the past month, 139%. However, it does have a lot of ground to actually make up. Now, there was some confusion when it came to the smart contracts, the Alonzo hard fork on Cardano last year in around Q3, Q4 of 2021, because everybody expected smart contracts to be immediately live as soon as the Alonzo hard fork took place. However, there was a few months of actual working by developers to get the smart contracts up and running after that Alonzo hard fork. So a lot of people, there was kind of like, you can call it bad marketing, bad wording for how they said it was going to work. Everybody thought everything was going to be running as soon as the Alonzo hard fork went live, but that wasn't the case. A lot of people were like, what is going on here? Why are there no smart contracts live? Why is Sunday Swap saying they're going to be going live, but they're taking months and months and months to actually develop anything? Why aren't the transactions going through, etc.? So a lot of people kind of lost their trust or patience with Cardano, which gave the avenue for other blockchains like Terra Luna, BNB as well, AVAX, Solana, Phantom, Polygon, Matic, etc. The layer 1 blockchain space, Polkadot, the layer 1 blockchain space is extremely competitive nowadays. And I believe this is the main reason why Cardano is now lagging behind, is because there was some confusion when the smart contracts went live. And they are now trying to make up for lost time and regain their momentum. Another thing is Cardano uses a different programming language. They use Haskell, as we can see over here. It is one of the first blockchains to be built in the highly secure Haskell programming language. Cardano is developing a smart contract platform which seeks to deliver more advanced features than any protocol previously developed. It is the first blockchain platform to evolve out of a scientific philosophy and a research-first driven approach. That's another thing right there. They put the research-driven approach first, more so than just building and tweaking as they do go. They take a very academic approach. And academics is much like the legacy systems. They move at a dinosaur pace. Right? When you just move with speed and you correct as you go, you're going to blow your competition out of the water. That is a basic premise for all of life, not just looking at cryptocurrency. Speed is very important, and Cardano learning the hard way right now. But nonetheless, like I said, it will still stay relevant. But this is something to keep in mind because I understand that a lot of people really like Cardano, but you need to understand the full picture here that is at play. Now, moving on, when it comes to Cardano and its total value locked, there is one decentralized application on Cardano that is capturing more value than the rest, and that right now is MinSwap. And MinSwap is the first multi-pool decentralized exchange on Cardano for yield farming. So this is their Twitter account, as you can see right here. And looking at their decentralized application, this is their website. Looking at their application, it looks very similar to your other decentralized applications on some other blockchains. They do have some nice layouts here. It does remind me a bit of Osmosis on Cosmos, and they do have the Zap In feature, which essentially allows you to provide liquidity, start earning yield with the Zap In feature, and it's much like single-sided LPing on Osmosis, where it will convert your one asset to the other asset of the pool on the back end, and you'll immediately start farming. Right, so you'll put Cardano in the Zap In, you'll select which asset you want it to actually convert half of it to, and you'll start farming from there. Keep in mind, this is not financial advice. Yield farming does present the risk of impermanent loss. I've covered impermanent loss many times here on the channel, so I won't be going over it fully in this particular video, but keep in mind, you can suffer impermanent loss with any yield farming, decentralized finance activity like providing liquidity. But this decentralized application, decentralized exchange, MinSwap, is the most popular one on Cardano at the current moment in time. Now, also, another key thing with Cardano is the ability to bridge assets. And of course, the main layer 1 blockchain chain is Ethereum. So if you're able to transfer value from Ethereum to another blockchain, that is a very big thing because most of the main stablecoins are on Ethereum, whether that's Tether, USDC, DAI, etc. Now, obviously, we have UST on Terra, which is quickly becoming the #1 stablecoin. But previously, you needed to use Ethereum mainly to bridge your stablecoins over for DeFi. So Singularity is an artificial intelligence blockchain project, and they are working with Cardano, creating a bridge that will allow anyone to transfer assets, to bridge assets from Ethereum to Cardano. Now, Singularity, great artificial intelligence project. However, keep in mind, anybody that's been subscribed to Crypto Empire for a little bit knows that my artificial intelligence cryptocurrency pick investment is Fetch.ai. And recently, as you can see over here, Fetch, actually, if we look at the price of Fetch AI very briefly, it is up nicely today. Fetch up 14.3% on the day, and just 2 days ago on March 18th, I did announce right here in the Crypto Empire Premium Discord group that FET was about to break out, and it did exactly that. So congratulations to everybody in the Discord who did actually make profit on FET, now up about 15% over the past 3 days. If you want to find out more about the Discord, there is a link down in the description below. Nonetheless, Singularity, a great artificial intelligence project, and we can see right here that they are creating the converter bridge from Ethereum to Cardano, and the date, so it is in testnet now, and the date that this bridge is expected to go live on mainnet is going to be on the 18th of April. All right, so less than 1 month from now, it is expected that Cardano will have a bridge from Ethereum to Cardano, so that is going to be huge for the total value locked of the entire ecosystem to continue to improve. So definitely be on the lookout for that bridge when it does go live. And also, when it comes to Cardano and stablecoins, like I was just saying, Cardano needs stablecoins. They don't have a stablecoin yet, and they are actually developing one called DJED, a Cardano-powered algorithmic stablecoin. So this is very similar to how Terra and Luna do actually work, with the seigniorage process. When $1 worth of UST is minted, $1 worth of Luna is burned. And now DJED on Cardano is doing a very similar thing. So this article is from last year in 2021. However, we can go ahead and read right here that DJED's use of smart contracts ensures price stabilization. The JED can be used in decentralized finance. It works by keeping a reserve of base coins and minting and burning stable coins and reserve coins. Like I said, quite similar to how Luna and Terra UST does actually work. So DJED's white paper states that the DJED protocol behaves like an autonomous bank that buys and sells stablecoins for a price in a range that is pegged to a target price. And that the DJED is crypto-backed in the sense that the bank keeps a volatile cryptocurrency in its reserve. It also mentions that the DJED is the first stablecoin protocol where stability claims are precisely and mathematically stated and proven. That's a bold statement right there. However, we'll see what does actually come of this project. And we can also read right here that the DJED operates by maintaining a reserve of base coins while minting and burning various other stable assets and reserve coins, and that is designed to be used for paying transaction fees on the Cardano network, which helps to make transactions costs more predictable, so avoiding volatile and exorbitant gas fees for users. So that is going to be big, and we can also read the Cody team believes that stablecoins are a killer app that will be adopted by a large number of crypto users for settling payments and covering fees. So Cardano heavily involved in Africa. They're building a lot of infrastructure over there in Africa, and this stablecoin, if they can successfully pull it off, create it, have it actually stay pegged and reliable, it will see a lot of adoption most likely. Obviously, Terra is miles ahead of it, and it will continue to be miles ahead of this project, in my opinion. It's not financial advice, but you guys know how bullish I am on Luna. Been speaking about Luna for a lot here on Crypto Empire for many months now. However, the DJED, keep an eye on it. Definitely something to look forward to if you are a Cardano fan. Now let's hop on over to the price charts and go over what has actually been happening in the charts. So looking at Cardano ADA, we can see that price has been rallying over the past few days. It did bottom out just underneath 80 cents, and to current price, that is a gain of around 25% from the bottom. So that is great. I do want to show you Cardano zoomed out on the 3-day price chart, forming a massive falling wedge over here, now breaking to the upside. However, there's no higher high yet in the chart. I'll be showing you that on a localized time frame in just 1 minute. But looking at Cardano on the 3-day, $1 is such a huge support resistance flip. Now it will be used as resistance. Over here, as you can see, $1 was the iron wall in 2021 before Cardano ran up to an all-time high just over $3. $1 was beaten on many times, and that was the optimal buying point after it did actually break out above $1. It held it ever since, never closed beneath it. Now price more recently did actually close beneath $1, and it did go ahead and it did test this key support level down here at around 80 cents, 84 cents is the exact level. And this did lose support. However, I did use this as an entry because this thing was in the gutter, way oversold. Everybody was making jokes about it on Twitter, right? Alex Becker loves to tweet about Cardano, make a new joke about it every single day. I'm looking at the chart, I'm like, this thing just lost a huge level. It's so oversold. This is the perfect entry opportunity. So that's exactly what I did. And you can see right here in the Discord from earlier in March, took the entry at just around 85 cents with the anticipation that it will go right back up to at least test the resistance level at $1. This is a shorter term trade. There's no doubt about that. However, it is very clear to see, right? When I see something like this, it's very high probability, so I'll load it up, right? I'll go heavier than usual on something like this. Nonetheless, it is playing out so far, and the main thing to look out for is to see how price does react when we get back to $1. Right now, just underneath $1.97, and we can see here on the daily time frame that there is a ton of resistance up here at $1. So I'm not sure it does actually break through on its first attempt. It may take a few attempts to actually go ahead and crack the $1 level, but I do think it will reclaim that $1 level, and then once it does, it has a lot of room to run. I think it can recapture a lot of ground. The first main resistance is going to come into play at 125, and then after that, it's going to be up here at $1.50, $1.60. So even just from current price to 125, you're looking at around 28%, and to 150, you're looking at a gain of around 55%. So I do think Cardano will move quickly. I do think the market is due for a rally, a sustained rally over at least a few weeks. Right, I'm expecting Bitcoin to go back up to at least $52,000 here over the next month or so, as I discussed last week in a few videos. So with that being said, I do think Cardano will gain the momentum to actually go ahead, puncture the $1 level, and then reclaim some ground and at least go back up here and test the $1.50 level. Now, if we do see any pullbacks, obviously this 85 cent level is an optimal point to add. However, I'm not sure it does actually get back down there. If it doesn't, well, what we can do to its current local high down to this basing bottom down here, we can see that our 50% level is going to be right here around 88 cents, and the 38.2, which loves to get tested when price wants to continue higher, is going to come into play around 90 cents. So mark these levels on your chart, look out for those. I do think Cardano has bottomed out down here at around 77, 75 cents. So in this video, I went over Cardano, including some key data points, such as the amount of Cardano stake, number of active wallets, and of course, more recently, the price now going up as well. So it is good to see Cardano bouncing back after getting beaten up relatively badly. And there are a lot of other key things, such as the Ethereum ERC20 bridge coming out next month in April, that can be a huge catalyst for growth for the entire Cardano ecosystem. I want to hear from you now because I did enough talking in this video. What do you think about Cardano? Do you hold it? Are you still holding it after owning it for quite some time now, or have you lost faith? Let me know in a comment down below. And if you did enjoy the video, make sure you let me know by leaving a like. And if you're new to Crypto Empire and you are not yet subscribed, go ahead right now and smash the subscribe button and turn on all the notifications so that you don't miss any future videos. And my name is Connor from Crypto Empire, and I will see you in the next video.